I can't jump that high. Let's see. Just my weight on it, I'm pretty confident this is gonna hold me up, no problem. So, hold on to it. Yeah. I'm not a structural engineer. I never consulted one when I did this project. So, I'll probably start out small, put some lightweight stuff up there. So I know 170 pounds, not an issue. Hey, what's going on, builders? Get into another project in here. I'm getting ready to put a gantry up into the ceiling of my garage. It'll be using the walls on either side of my garage and also the ceiling as support. So the span of it is going to be a little over 21 feet. I think the actual number is going to be 21 feet, 1 inch. It's sitting out here. I just got it freshly painted. Here's the gantry. 2 pieces of C-channel bolted and welded together. Spanning 21 feet, 1 inch. And like I said, it's gonna utilize the walls as well as the ceiling for support because the span is so great. And it's gonna go up into the rafters. In between these two. And it's going to rest on both walls on top of the top plate.
RCX builds it.
I was able to build this in a
Garage.
with a box of scraps!
All right, yeah, easy peasy. I didn't struggle with that at all. Got the gantry I-beam set up inside the roof rafter right there. In between the ceiling joist. I'll take off my safety strap and then I will start fixing the I-beam to the ceiling joists. Trying to find a good spot to put the camera. I had welded those angle iron pieces onto it. That's one of the angle iron pieces right here. And I'm going to put a 22-inch wood here. It's going to rest in between the 2 rafters. I'm not 100% that it's level. Cinder block to cinder block. Let's see. And then spanning that 21 feet. Oh yeah, that's right on the money. Right on the money with that level. Cool. All right, yeah, zip these up. I'll attach them to the rafter first. Rafter on this side, rafter on the back side. Rafter, I keep calling it a rafter. What are these called? Yeah, rafters. They're not really ceiling joists. gonna take 22 inches off, and then that's what I'm using as a spacer in between the two rafter ties. So I know that this isn't as strong. Had I gone, let's say, in this direction with the I-beam, had I gone in this direction, I'd be able to tie into multiple ceiling joists or rafter ties. I'd be able to tie into every single one of them in this direction. But my thought process was, when I get done with the chain hoist, where am I going to go with it? Am I going to go all the way back and just be in my way against the wall there? Go this way? And I mean, I'd like to be able to put the chain hoist out of the way when I'm done using it. So in this direction, let's say, north and south, east and west, had I gone in this direction, I can put the chain hoist here, and when I'm done using it, I can roll it on the trolley all the way to the side to get it out of the way so I can use the main part of the floor. But against the wall, I know that's going to be the strongest point. Right in the middle of this is the weakest, because it's the span. I mean, it's 21 feet. So, yeah, I think it's going to work out. But if I can think of some more ways to give this some more strength up in this region, walls won't be an issue. I'll have a column built going straight up, and then it'll have a gusset connecting to the I-beam as well. So I'll triangulate that. I mean, that'll be strong. No issue on the sides. It's just the middle part I'm more concerned about. How can I make that stronger? Anyway. All right, this will be real quick. I'm not going to work out here for too long. It's freezing. But what I did do is I put a couple coats of paint on the trolley. Shane, what's up, man? The trolley and the hoist, that safety yellow. I'm going to assemble those pieces together and put them up on the I-beam. Alright, so we got the I-beam installed, we've got the trolley and the hoist put up right. The next part of the build, I'm going to make 2 columns, and that's going to bolt to the I-beam and to the floor, and then that's going to support the weight at the ends, and then I'll come in and install a gusset, so a little triangle piece, and that'll really reinforce the strength of the hoist and the gantry. So I'm going to clean up the garage real quick, and then I'll get started on that build. Alright guys, as far as the columns go, I've got these 8-foot pieces, and I've thrown my strut in there. And on this side, it's the same deal. Got the 8-foot column, strut installed. I'm going to take it all down to give it a coat of paint. My original plan was to take some scrap pieces and just start welding them together to make up the 8-foot column that I was trying to create. So I'll take these down and give them a coat of paint, and then we'll get it all set up. This is there's one side done. I didn't make it overly complicated when I was putting these up, but I am using secondhand hardware, and all the hardware will have a different head on it. You'll have Torx, Allen, 7/16, so saving money where I can on this project. I'm probably already $100 in, not including the bandsaw that I purchased to chop up some of the metal. But one column down, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on this column here. Columns down here. Gonna give it a coat of paint. Wipe them off after I grind them down. I'm doing the same thing with the struts. I'm just gonna paint these black, just so they blend in. But it's a nice day to do it. Nice and sunny. A little with the gloss black Rust-Oleum. I'm just gonna go ham on these. All right, very cool. We were able to get 2 coats of paint on the struts and on the columns, and I didn't even use about half a quart of the black paint, the semi-gloss. So I'm gonna let that sit up and dry, and we'll probably attack this tomorrow or another day and get them installed and finalized. I'm gonna run to the store and get some concrete anchors and get it all set up. Okay, we just got a couple of anchors put in the columns now, and that's the last of it. The gantry is ready to take on some weight. I've thrown about 340 pounds up there just to see what it'll do, and I didn't hear any rafter crumbling or any of the ceiling coming down. But you guys do me a favor. In the comment section, let me know if there's any ideas that you guys can come up with on how I can make the garage gantry any stronger. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think I'll have my roof cave in on me while I'm lifting up some weight? The real test is going to be when I put the truck bed up there. That's kind of the reason I wanted to build this in the garage. I wanted to be able to put the truck bed in here and be able to lift it up onto the frame of the truck that I'm swapping out. But yeah, that's the build. I did pick up this crane scale off of Amazon. I only dropped it once. Actually, my son dropped it on the ground and it's already chipped the paint off the corner there. But it's a nice scale. That's what I'm using to check how much weight I'm putting on the hoist to make sure I don't overdo it.
the next thing to do would be try to pick up that truck bed. I know that'll be a lot of work on it. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing. Whee!